Dallas Alufim playoffs happening, starting this weekend. Or starting tomorrow, actually. Very exciting stuff for most people. Bottom bracket. We're not too excited about it. We've given up already. In fact, we're so lame that only 2 out of 4 of us could actually even manage to make a video, while the other 2 were just licking their wounds. So we're just going to move on from there. Other than short note for what Jason had to say.
I'd just like to say this year has been terrible. I don't know if the crooked commish rigged my team or not, but you know what? My final act of the year, pulling out all the stops. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him one last time for the Consolation Bowl. That's my prediction.
Yeah, so like I said, not too much excitement happening in that bottom bracket. Let's move on to some previews. First match we want to preview up is Alon Vax versus Eyal. Eyal, I think you're probably going to pull this one off. Sorry, Vax, it seems like you're not going to have any luck this week. Just with the matchup against the Cowboys D, I think you're going to fall a little bit short. It is what it is. I think Johnny Goodlife will live to fight one more day. We'll see what he has to say, but anyway, you guys had this to say.
Hi guys, can't bitch about my opponents this week from obvious reason I cannot disclose, just not fair. Just wonder how the football expert, at least they claim to be, not successful at this fantasy, but that's a mystery. Linear versus Atletico will be interesting match. Both beat me during the game, but what can we do? So looks like the second round will be, or at least I hope it will be, Johnny versus Give Me More, yes, and Prosper versus Atletico. Kudos to Asaf for winning. Always good to open eyes. Be careful, Asaf. Remember, no light beer and no cheap steaks. I can assist with marinade, cooking, free of charge, and buy if you want. Just give me your credit card. Going to be good, I promise. Good luck, live once, good life, and go Cowboys. Bye, guys.
And of course, after that long speech from Eyal, Alon had this to say. Yeah, I guess he's just not a man of many words. Anyway, moving on. Oded and Sharon. This is an exciting match, sort of, if you're into boring things, I suppose. I don't see any problem with Oded getting through. Sorry, Sharon. It's just maybe your first time you made it through the first round. Better than me, I suppose, so I should be shutting up. But you'll be lucky to just make it through and have a decent fight. But Oded should win this one handily. Not looking forward to many surprises in that one. He did leave you with this message, though. I know you couldn't talk back because you were so intimidated and so scared. But Oded did want to leave you this little beautiful message.
Hey Sharon, technically you are in the playoffs, but hey, let's face it, you know your season is over. I'm curious to see who you are going to leave this week on the bench to score 40 plus points, and flush your points directly down the toilet.
On to 2 of the surprises of this season. The first one is Mark Rappaport, who last season struggled just to not injure every player in the NFL. In fact, every player he picked, I think statistically, the anomaly was, I think, 100% of the players you picked were injured with season-ending injuries, right? So to turn your season around and this season come into the top tier and be one of the teams to beat, kol hakavod. Very exciting stuff to see what you can do in this playoff, although you got some good competition. But not this week. This week you go up against Amir, who proves that once again, if he doesn't do anything or if someone else does his picks for him, he actually does well. Trash talking, obviously not your forte for either of you, but here's what you guys had to say.
So Amir, apparently going to bed and letting auto pick for you makes the trick. So you got to the finals and you made it. Last year when you actually did the picking, you got in last. So what does it tell you? You have no idea what you're doing and you should let auto pick for you. Hope you lose.
Right guys, because of the commish 5 points I have to do this video, I guess. So except for Mr. Rappaport, good luck for everybody next week, and for Rafi, of course. The people in the lower brackets. I like my steaks, the filet mignon, please. But again, if you don't, I know the feeling from last year, so I know it's not an easy feeling to be on the losing bracket. Rafi, you're used to it, so that's fine. But anyway, like I said before, good luck to everybody except for Mr. Rappaport. Bye.
That leaves us with our number one match to talk about, and obviously everyone's eyes is on this one because we're all pulling for one person. The ass. No, not the ass. We're not pulling for the ass. Who are we pulling for again? Oh, that's right, Iftach. So, looks like this could actually be the 1 week, Iftach, where you guys actually managed to pull it off. Some tough matchups for Asaf and some good matchups for you, for your running back and your quarterback. So, hopefully, you pull that off because we all know that we all love the ass. We'll just go with ass. How about that? Anyway, here's what you guys had to say, and hope you guys all enjoyed the season so far. Looking forward to the party. Whoever's going to organize that up, Asaf, that's going to be you, right? Anyway, looking forward to another good party, and see you guys soon.
Okay, Iftach. Ay. Second week in a row we meet each other. All right. So last weekend I kind of gave you a freebie, a taste of a win, because we didn't have many of them this season. So, kudos on the win. Although, even when I forgot one player on the bench, it was still a 2 points win. So, this week I'm not going to be that generous. Although your birthday coming up, in the Jewish tradition, they say that the birthday boy need to give gifts to his friends and not vice versa. So I think that this week, if you don't mind, let's do this. You'll make sure that Garley still keep it less than 10 points. Beckham can still warm the bench. That's fine. He's still questionable. Keep him there for another week or two. Kenny, 2.5 points, man. He's a star. He was a star last week. Let's keep it up. And Fournette, man, with a big projection, came up with 6.1. So I hope he can do even better and less points. So again, we'll celebrate on Saturday. We'll kick your ass on Sunday. And the rest will be in the party with the steaks and the beers and everything. So, happy birthday, man. See you later.
I think it is about time we all tell Asaf that since he is so bad in NFL fantasy and probably in the global top 10 list of the worst players ever, we made special efforts this season to make the experience a bit better for him. We even told him to wake up and pick up Nick Chubb after the Carlos Hyde trade, while all of us agreed not to touch him, so that he will have slightly better chance to make it to the playoffs. We are all very glad that you were able to make it, and I definitely hope that you enjoyed the season so far, because guess what? No more. You can kiss the gazebo goodbye since you are going down. Enjoy playing for the 5th to 8th places, which is way more than what we all thought you will be able to achieve ever, but please do not disturb while I am going for another Super Bowl. Watch out, the Galacticos are coming your way.